Hello my lovelies, hope you're all well. I thought I'd do something slightly different for you for the month of February. So I'm going to do individual readings for the 12 signs. And we'll see how that resonates with all of you guys. There's an awful lot of shifting energies around. So I thought if I broke it down into the 12 signs, you'd get a more sort of in-depth feel to what's going on. Okay. Hello my lovelies, so here is a reading for Leo for the month of February. I hope you're all well. There's a feeling that I get around you, for a lot of you, that there's a need for you to shine, or the recognition of you shining, because when you see a lion in a cage pacing up and down and their fur is all limp and straggly, there's that lack of joy in their lives, and for some there's a feeling of hopelessness, and that's about to change. So where some of you may have been feeling a bit flat-coated and not as shiny as you usually are, that is about to change. So and recognition and reward, that's the two words. That phrase has come through quite strongly for you. So if you've been feeling unappreciated by colleagues or friends or family and loved ones, there's a shift with that. So a lot of it comes from within you. So I feel that some of you have been doing a lot of work on yourselves on an inner level, and come to a lot of realizations in the recent past, and that's going to get stronger and stronger and more profound, and there's a very deep healing energy associated with that as well. So okay, what I'm hearing is that you're graduating. You are graduated from all the hard work that you've been doing on yourself. So there's a celebration around you of feeling. You may have been through what we call the dark night of the soul, where you have felt alone and unloved, unwanted, not worthy of being recognised. Oh, and there's also one or two of you out there that's got some creative project, some creative endeavour that you've been working away at for a very, very long time, and this month of February is about you being able to shine with that. So whether you're an artist or an author or a dancer or somebody who uses their hands creatively, like with wood and such like, I feel because you put so much effort into creating something, it's like the last little piece needs to be inserted into that, and that little piece is from your heart. Because if you've been working on something and you're holding a vibration of lack, or I'm not good enough, or it's never going to happen, guess what? It's never going to happen. So to remove that negative piece, we get rid of that, and then we insert this beautiful positive piece from your heart. So next time you are holding your project or thinking about it or working with some creative idea, before you actually start work on it, allow your heart to open up, and then that energy will be imbued into your creative piece. And you will feel that shift within yourself. You will feel that sense of worthiness. Now, some years ago, I went to on a workshop, and a lady asked the facilitator, she said, why can't I sell my pottery. I make these beautiful pots, and I've got them on the shelf for sale, and nobody seems to want to buy them. And he said, well, what do you charge for them? And she said, oh, £5. And he said, do you think that's what they're really worth? Oh, I don't know, she said. And he said, well, next time you go and throw a pot, he said, I'd like you to imagine as you're working the clay that you're actually putting your self-worth into that pot. It's actually imbuing the pot with its own value, the value that you put onto it. Oh, she said, oh, I'll have a go at that. So she went home and she worked on these pots, and she brought herself open-heartedly to the task. And when she'd baked them and glazed them and put them up on a shelf for sale, somebody came in and said, oh, golly, aren't they beautiful? They really are beautiful. You should charge more for those, you know. I'd be happy to pay it. And the woman was astonished. And so the person coming in to buy it recognised the value of these pots. And she never looked back from that. So with this story, what I'm saying for you is, how do you value yourself in your creative endeavours? If you are bringing a negative energy to it, then it's bound to fail. When you bring a positive energy to it and see that it is worth a lot more than you originally thought, put that into your creative endeavours and watch what happens. It's just lifting it to another vibration that is much more valuable, and it will reflect back onto you. So the first card we have is a little angel card, which is openness. So it's like I was just saying, when we are open and our hearts are open, we value things much more highly than if our hearts are closed. So this little angel here has got his arms akimbo, and it's saying, for you, open up. Don't be afraid to hide, don't hide yourself away, what you are worth or what it is that you can create, and about valuing what it is, who you are and what it is you can create, and how you present that to the world. Because the energies that are working with you in February are about vibrancy, being vibrant and shining and sparkling, and very Leonian, lovely Leo energy of just imagine that poor old lion in the cage. Suddenly the cage flies open and he gets a shower, and his beautiful mane's all bright and fluffy, and you know, in what's that movie, Madagascar, he's got this great big mane on him and he's dancing around and such like. So for you to be able to step out of that environment that we sometimes lock ourselves away into and say, I'm here, this is what I do. And it isn't just from the ego. We all need ego in a certain way to be able to produce what it is we produce. But this is about your inner self shining, and people seeing that, seeing how bright and shiny you are, and say, wow, that's amazing. You're amazing. The self-mastery card is trust. It's trusting your self, your inner self, your abilities, which sometimes we say they're God-given. Yes, you might have trained with this, that and the other, but you must have an ability that you came in with to be able to tap into something and create. And what this says is, having recognized my mastery, I trust myself. I am able, with each connection I make, to base it firmly in trust, both in myself and in the one I face. So with every connection that you make, it is based firmly in trust, that you entrust to another your creation, whatever it might be, So when we recognize our mastery, so these self-mastery cards are all about how we master things in our lives. And sometimes that comes through being burned or being defeated in various situations, that you come out of that like the phoenix. Again, lovely fire energy, the Leonian energy. So trust in yourselves this February, that something is coming into your life to give you that recognition, that reward, that sense of mastery of whatever it is that you can create. And as you receive that, then the lion likes to, he purrs and he feels, oh yes, you know, I am appreciated. This feels nice, this feels good. And when you get that sense of appreciation, then you put it into the next part of your project. And then well, people like that, didn't they? They really like that, and they paid me really well for it. Or maybe when I do something else, I can put the prices up a little bit. And so therefore you get onto this lovely role, this role of energy that says, I am valuable. People value what I do, what I create, what I can present to the world. So there's this sense of self-worth, and also you create your own reality, and your destiny is to shine. Leos should shine. If they don't shine, if they're not appreciated, they're very dull and very grumpy, and their hair and their fur is all matted and unbouffant. So there is this change coming around for you to be able to state your case, show your product, and to shine, as you should do. I like to choose animal medicine card. These are Native American medicine cards. And for you, this is lovely. This is the grouse. Okay. And the number is 34. So 3 and 4 add up to 7. And the energy of 7 is about analysis and understanding. So that ability to analyze and to understand instantly. So it's left brain, right brain. So if you are a creative sort, sometimes it can be difficult to bring in the logical side and market yourself, okay? Because you're so busy focused on this wonderful right brain creative energy, and the left brain is all the logic and the marketing and the detail of how you present it to the world. So this is about being able to bring a person or persons or a group of people into your life who can support you in those areas that you are lacking in, say for example self-promotion, etc., and being happy to do that. So again, the trust card comes in, and the openness. It's being able to freely admit, well, I can't do that. I've got a rubbish business brain. I need someone to help me with it, and to trust that they will do what you ask of them, and that you will receive the recognition and reward that you deserve. Yes, they'll take the 10% or whatever, but it's being open and trusting that you ask the universe to send you the right people at the right time to recognise and support you in what it is you wish to create. The grouse energy is also called the spiral dance, the dance of life. If you ever see a grouse on the ground, which we do from time to time, they dance, they do a dance, and they go round and round and round. So, but not in a circle, they go in a spiral. So grouse energy is the spiral dance of life. So how in the past you might have just gone around in circles, not getting anywhere, just coming back to the same point. The grouse energy is spiraling outwards. So your the effect that you will have on a wider, larger audience. And here's the little mini grouse card. Find your rhythm, honour the synchronicities, spiral into your potential. So honouring your rhythm. This is knowing when to rest, It's knowing when to feel fired up and enthusiastic and work on your project, but not so much so that you burn yourself out or you tire yourself out, or you're knocking on the wrong door. Allowing that intuition to guide you as well. So the spiral dance is also about synchronicities. So you may have heard me talk about this before, but Kronos is the Greek god of time. In the Roman, he was Saturn. And you heard of chronological order. So that comes from Kronos. So the timing of things. So synchronicity is the bringing together of things, perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. Part of you might think, we came out of the blue, but no, it's been worked on behind the scenes. So when we have synchronicities, synchronicity, it's things coming together in your life at the perfect time. So honor the synchronicities. So when people show up, or situations show up, or ideas show up, it's all coming in at the right time. And you can step back and laugh and say, wow, look at that, they all fit together. Oh my goodness me, isn't that interesting? So spiral into your potential. Some people never reach their potential. It's there. It's within you, but fears and anxieties can prevent us from reaching those goals. So the energy around you at the moment is about stepping out of that discomfort zone, out of that pacing lion in the cage energy, and stepping into what could be quite extraordinary, the most amazing potential for you. Here we have one of Doreen Virtue's lovely Archangel cards, and we've got Mike. Archangel Michael. There you are. You are safe. Isn't that wonderful? So if you've been feeling unsafe or insecure, or nobody's going to like what I do, is it good enough? Am I good enough? Can I plie? Can I do the entrechat? Can I paint that painting? Can I write that book? You are safe. There's this wonderful protection that you've got. It says, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So Mike looks after all the other angels. He's a big dude, and he can be anywhere at any time. So if you're feeling unsafe or insecure, call on Mike. Chuck it up to Mike, as they say. And he will come in. He has a dirty great sword, right? So he cuts through the crap. So if you are prognosticating, or is that the right word? No, self-sabotage and all that sort of stuff, he can cut through it. He can cut through the crap and give you a jolly good shove in the right direction. So you are protected against lower energies, and those lower energies are our ego that tries to protect us and say, oh, well, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Oh, no, it's a bit risky. Oh, other people do what you do. Well, nobody does what you do. You're a Leo. Nobody does what you do. So you are unique. So there is wonderful probabilities, possibilities, potential around you to shine ever so brightly. So the stage is yours as of February. So it's being in the limelight, having the spotlight on you. And for some who have been shy of it, there's no longer time for you to be shy, to shy away from this amazing potential. There's something that you have within you, or you've created, which the public needs. And why should you deny the public this wonderful gift that you have? It is extraordinary, and nobody else has got it. I'd like to see what you've got. Come on. Bring it out. Tickle it up a little bit. Put some energy into it. And again, from the heart, and you will astonish yourself. So we'll finish off with, I'm choosing a card from this deck. This is Well-Being Cards, Esther Jerry Hicks, and it's based on the Law of Attraction. I've shuffled and spread them, but I haven't chosen one yet, so there's one for you, and there's a message in it for me too. Ooh, lovely. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah. So a little dude asleep on a cloud with the sun shining on him. And it says, whatever abundance I seek is mine. It is law. So the law of attraction says that whatever you seek abundance-wise, it's yours. Nobody else's, it's yours, and there's always plenty to go round. And on the back it says, whatever I desire and then allow, I must experience. There is no exception to that. As I hold myself in vibrational alignment with my own desire, I will experience in all ways the fulfillment of that desire. And the important bit in this is, whatever I desire and then allow, I must experience. And because of our upbringing and our programming and our belief systems, we sometimes do not allow ourselves to receive good things in our lives because we've been programmed to do so. I'm not worthy, I don't deserve it, or I could never aspire to that. So the allowing bit is very, very important. And one of the best ways that you can go about manifesting and bringing things to you through the law of attraction is to show gratitude to the universe, even though its stuff hasn't arrived yet. So you could say you are a potter, for example. You can say to the universe, thank you, dear universe, for my beautiful pots. Thank you, dear universe, for my beautiful customers who are going to order lots of pots from me. Thank you, dear universe, for the wonderful gifts that you have given to me to make me able to create these beautiful pots. Thank you, dear universe, for all of the commissions from my lovely new clients for all of the pots that I'm going to make. Thank you, dear universe, for the contract with such and such for 1,000 pots. You see what I mean? See where I'm coming from? So even though this order hasn't arrived yet, the contract hasn't arrived yet, when we thank the universe in advance, it has to show up. It is the law. As I hold myself in vibrational alignment with my own desire, I will experience it in all ways, the fulfillment of that desire. If you hold yourself outside that vibrational alignment, it can't come to you. So that means if you focus on the lack of something, you will get the lack of it. It will not show up. When you bring yourself into vibrational alignment with whatever it is you've asked for, believing and allowing it, then it has to show up. And the best way to do that is to show gratitude. Gratitude for what you already have, and gratitude for what is coming to you. So it's just visualizing that constantly. You are safe, right? You're safe. Here we have openness, trust. Yeah. Openness, trust, abundance, all this good stuff. It's just being brave enough to do it. Hand it over. Hand it over to your higher self and ask open-ended questions like, if I did this, what would happen? So putting questions to the universe, and the universe will have to answer you. So my lovelies, I hope that's been of some help to you. I do wish you a wonderful February. Please leave me a comment if you'd like to. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you care to donate, that would be lovely too. If you'd like any information about private readings, it's all in the description box below. If you'd like to commission an inspirational painting or a drawing of a spirit guide, again, information is below in the box. So until next time, thanks again for watching. Bye for now.